Water is essential to life. In the Federal Capital Territory, it's been a challenge for many communities. Well, recently, the House of Representatives asked for action to be taken to address the water challenge here in the nation's capital. Well, this week on FCT in Focus, we take a look at the water situation. Water is life's matter and matrix. We never know the worth of water until the well is dry. For residents of Guzape village in the Federal Capital Territory, water is a driving force and yet is hard to come by. While some communities have the luxury of public water, some still have to resort to self-help. Some communities even go through pains climbing hills to get water.
We don't have water. I've never seen a water boat crossing here, so we used to have difficulty of getting water, especially where if there's no light that will go to somebody's compound to fish. We don't have water at all.
The condition of water here is very bad. We are suffering of water. We are managing the borehole, no FCT water supply, nothing. A jerry can here costs 20 naira and the rest. We are suffering of water.
It was an issue of great concern to the House of Representatives recently as the federal lawmakers observed that most estates in the nation's capital do not have access to public water systems.
Public water system in almost all the states of the Federation are either non-existent, inadequate, archaic, or are no longer functional. The House also knows that even in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, which is the most planned city in Nigeria, most estates, especially the private estates, do not have access to the public water system. Aware that estate developers, including government agencies, are required to make provisions for efficient and healthy water system, but this is usually not the case, the House resolves to mandate the committees on FCT, housing, and environment and habitat to investigate the non-provision of water by estate developers in Abuja and recommend measures to ensure that all estates have access to the public water system and or create estate water system to reduce the indiscriminate digging of boreholes in the FCT.
Recently, the Federal Executive Council approved a sum of $470 million for the execution of the Greater Abuja Water Project, financed by the Chinese Exim Bank. The project will extend water to critical districts of the city, including Gwarimpa, Karmo, Katampe, Mabushi, Utako, Wuye, Jabi, Kado, Jahi, Durumi, Gudu, Gaduwa, Galadima, Dakwo, Lokogoma, Wumba, and Kabusa.
This is a very important project for the residents of the city because it aims to provide potable water supply to the greater part of the city. And it intends to leverage on the existing facilities that we have in the city. That is Lower Usuma Dam, as well as the water treatment plant for the city, which is reputed to be one of the largest in the African continent. As you know, water supply to the city, based on the master plan, has not been able to extend to other phases of the city. And the intention of this project, which is being funded by the China Exim Bank, is to provide water to what we call loops 1, 2, 5, and 6.
The government also approved the sum of 186 million naira for the supply of 1,000 tons of alum for the Abuja Water Board. Well, thank you for your meals. I have this one coming from our Twitter handle, Bernardo, and it says, Psychophancy taking too far. Does Femi live in Nigeria? Well, he's been reacting to the conversation I had with the presidential spokesman, Mr. Femi Adesina, on the 2 years anniversary of the present administration. Well, keep sending in your views and comments using the email address and Twitter handle on your screen. Also, be sure to share anything happening within your locality. And don't you forget, you can view the program on youtube.com/channelsweb/videos. Also, drop your comments on any of the videos. Well, thank you for watching this week. I'm Gloria Umezuke. See you again.